Welcome to episode 5 of Third Eye, where Carl and I talk about our music, the writing and recording process, and all the bits in between. Today we are talking about Sheep's Clothing, which was our first single from this EP,
But the last song on it.
but the last song on it.
I don't know why I did that, but it just works
It's
that way.
just the way it worked out.
It works that way.
It works that way. How did we write that?
Well, it was the last song we wrote,
It was the last song we wrote.
which is why all the demos are like super late. Because I found them and I'm just sitting there going, oh, we didn't have a name for it for a bit.
No, we didn't.
Because it didn't have lyrics.
No. But
I called it Riff Lord
it was called Rift Lord.
because there's a riff.
Yes.
It's a good riff.
It is a good riff.
I think, I don't know why I'm holding the guitar issue. I don't need to play it, but it's just it's comfortable.
It is, yes. This was probably one of the only songs where I actually play the chords right, and I had to learn it.
I actually, that's because I copied your bass line for part of it.
Oh,
For the chorus, I copied your bass line.
the chorus is just me going...
Yeah,
it's
so you've changed it since you recorded it. You forgot it.
I have...
You forgot how you played it.
I forgot how I played it in the
And now
studio.
you play it different.
And I play it differently now.
That's how it works.
But that's
songs are liquids or something.
It's just rock and roll.
But yeah, what can I say about it?
Well,
We wrote the song first.
Yeah, we wrote the song first.
I think because I just came with that riff. That
Yeah.
that thing.
And then did I make up the verse bit of the...
I don't remember. Cameron might have done that.
Yeah.
There's a Cameronism.
Okay. Yeah.
Chromatic thing.
Chromatic thing. And then I wrote the pre-chorus bit because we didn't know where to go after that to transition. I wrote those 4 chords.
You went up, and then I was just like, what if I go
right
down?
Wow.
And then it's wide.
It's wide.
It's wide.
And then that's how the song came about. That was the creation of it. That's how it birthed.
Yeah, when did we come up with the bridge, though?
Oh, I have no idea.
I don't really remember.
I don't remember the bridge.
Obviously, I didn't write it because I don't know how to play the thing.
I might have written it because I don't know how to.
I think Cameron wrote it.
Cameron might have wrote it.
Cameron might have written it.
I play it. I have a slight variation in it. Sometimes
You play the last chord different.
I play the last chord
Or
different.
something.
Sometimes.
Do you forget?
No. It's just I don't play the last chord like after each run.
Oh,
I play it differently. I only play that last chord differently twice,
okay.
which is during the solo,
Right.
just to make it a little bit more. It's a major second, but
I'll believe you. I've got no idea. I'm too busy playing weird notes and doing
exactly.
3 semitone bends.
I'm just trying to keep in time.
Lyrically, that's about a person.
Lyrically, it's about a person.
I won't go into too much detail.
We don't need to. I don't care. That's why. No. But
That one's about a little situation I got myself into.
you know, people,
You know,
they come and go. They
people-
change and
People
evolve.
just, sometimes people have questionable intentions.
And it just doesn't always work out.
Yeah, well, something like that.
Something like that.
Especially if it doesn't start well.
Well,
Either. It was just a whole thing. I learned a lot of things. You shouldn't trust people.
I use that one a lot. I don't trust anyone. I don't talk to many people.
Yeah. So the whole thing's based on the, wolf in sheep's clothing metaphor thing. Is it a metaphor? What is that?
It's a fable. It started off as a fable. Yeah,
Fable.
a fable.
Which one?
Well, the
Red Riding Hood.
no, it was the boy who cried wolf.
Was it?
I don't know. I might be making this up.
I think you are making that
I
up.
think I'm making it up.
Yeah, I don't know where it comes from, but it's a thing that you hear.
And we wrote a song.
Yeah, some other guys wrote a song that sort of included similar themes. Little band called Coheed and Cambria, but that's fine. It's only like one line, right?
There's only one line of the song.
It's fine. It's fine. I just took that one line and...
We just took that one line
You
and we
know.
made it our own.
Well, here's the thing, right? I can take one line of anyone else's song and I can make a whole song. I mean...
There you go. Other people can't do that. It's
exactly.
a Carl
This is what I'm saying.
exclusive.
This is what I'm saying. I'm much more efficient.
Sure thing, Carl. Sure thing.
Yeah. No disrespect to anyone there.
No. But that song, that was interesting. I remember when we first played that live at Thieves Alley.
Thieves Alley.
We played it live at Thieves Alley.
Did we?
Yeah, it was the first time we were testing out the new stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And then it was like, oh, we'll see how it goes. And it went pretty okay, I think.
Because that was before we went to record.
That was before we went to record.
Yeah.
We played a bit of the new stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That was at the start of the year. I don't remember that far back.
Neither do I. It was like early February.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was pretty cool to try it out. It seemed to work. It worked well. It worked live, which is the main thing, is making sure that the songs we write can be played in a live way.
Mm.
So
There is that.
it did well. And then we went to the studio and recorded it. And I think we actually recorded it pretty quickly,
I think it went pretty fast.
which was interesting. For me, it was just, this is my simple bass stuff. It was my Warwick, because I'm not doing that on the fretless, even though I do. But
Yeah, I used some different gear on that one. I think Cameron was still the... Cameron might have used a fuzz pedal on that. I think we found a fuzz pedal lying around. Might have been a Big Muff.
We might have used a Big Muff quite a bit for Cameron. I don't remember, but there definitely was.
Oh, it was used a couple times. I used one on that.
Wasn't there a fuzz face as well going around?
Oh, I didn't use that very much.
Okay.
I think for this I used... It was my Holden TF50, which is a 70s Holden amplifier. That's got... I found out recently it's actually got the wrong valves in it, part of it.
Oh no.
But that's fine, because when I turn it up, instead of sounding good, it sounds like it's dying.
Oh.
And I like that. So
Well.
I turned it up until it sounded like it was dying. It had an attenuator, because it was still very loud.
Yeah.
I think you could hear it in the control room, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was loud.
So I was using that for the rhythm guitar. Lead guitar was back to the Marshall 6100. But yeah, it was the Holden cranked until it sounded like it was about to blow up.
Yeah.
Sort of heated up like it was about to blow up too, actually. Probably wouldn't recommend that to most people.
No.
Because that thing's aging, and I'm not helping it along the way.
Did you use the
I used a Big Muff through that as well.
Yeah, did you use your Firebird?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the Firebird for that, because I wanted it was to offset how mid-scooped everything was.
Right.
Because the amp's kind of mid-scooped. Well, it's sort of in the middle. It's not mid-push. It's not Marshall mids.
Right.
And the Firebird's got the mid-range. And
Yeah.
the Big Muff has no mids. So it was just kind of like, we'll try to bring some in.
Right.
Not much, just a little bit. Just, keep it sensible-ish. The intro being that faded out thing, that was Tom later. Tom did that later.
The faded out bit.
The thinned out intro.
Ah.
Tom did that later.
Oh.
I started doing that live because Tom did it.
Oh, was
In
that
the
not
mix.
intentional?
He did it in the mix. He's just like, I did this because I thought it sounded cool.
Well, there we go. I didn't know that.
Because we were suggesting to base things on Permission to Land by The Darkness.
Of course.
Instead of, I believe in a thing called Loves, that radio thinned out thing.
I see.
And Tom's like, I did this. And I'm just like, you know what?
I forgot that
I
was
like
a
it.
thing. I thought that was something we just kind of...
No, I
Did.
started doing that later. 'Cause
Okay.
I wanted it to sound like the recording.
Right. That's good to make sure that we sound like they're recording.
Cameron, I don't know what he used on that.
No.
Might have been his Nighthawk.
He might have.
I feel like it wasn't anything too crazy though.
No.
But I feel like we definitely gave him a fuzz pedal to use.
Yeah, we would have.
I know I doubled it with a different fuzz as well. I doubled it with my Ibanez Wow Wow fuzz.
Yeah.
Without the Wow Wow part, because I broke the wah pot.
Oh, no.
Well, it was on its way out. I just didn't help it.
Right.
But yeah, I use that because it's it's a different flavor of fuzz. It's still mid-scooped, but it's also like an octave fuzz.
Right. Yeah, yeah, because there was that kind of octavey.
So I doubled the riff with that.
Okay.
The rest of it... Well, I don't really play the rest of it. I mean, I play the riff and I play the chorus. I do my octave thing.
Yeah.
That thing.
Yeah.
And that was with the fuzz too.
Yeah.
Live, I play it with distortion now.
Yeah.
Because it works better.
Yeah.
I still use fuzz for the riff though.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But it's just fuzz is hard to work with live.
It can be. I'm finding that with when I play Get Forked, my bass bit, sometimes because I put all my distortion on, sometimes it just cuts the volume. Yeah. But sometimes it doesn't. And it's really annoying.
Yeah.
Depends on the amp.
That's why. Yeah. Yes, it does. That's kind of why I went for that in the studio, and I don't do it live so much.
Yeah.
I use a different fuzz live now as well, depending on which rig. Sometimes it's a modelled one.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's the way huge swollen pickle.
Yeah.
Because that sort of has mids.
Mm.
But they're like gnarly mids.
Gnarly.
It's grindy.
Yeah.
Like a Boss HM2 heavy metal. Like what all the Swedish chainsaw sounding things are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It chainsaws a little bit.
It chainsaws a bit, yes.
Which works live, but in the studio I wanted that more.
Yeah.
Just wall of noise.
Mm.
Yeah, the solo I didn't use a Digitech whammy because I don't have one. I used an expression pedal with a Line 6 M5 on the pitch bend, I think.
Right.
Just set it up so it's an octave up on the expression.
Yeah.
That was the Fiber 2.
Well, it worked well. It was fun. I don't remember much of it. I think it was over. We kind of got it done.
I was done surprisingly fast.
Yeah, quite quickly. We didn't need. There wasn't really much discussion or development that we needed to do with that song either. Like we didn't have to keep going into the control room and listen back and be like, okay, we need to change that.
No, the only interesting thing that really happened was while I was doing the vocals, we can like freeze the frame or something after I talk about this in post because I did not send it to you.
Okay.
Yet.
Yeah.
I'll find it. There's a phone recording from like midway through the. Well, I was doing vocal takes, and then midway through the final vocal take that I did for it, I was just waiting throughout the solo to go back into the chorus, and I just sort of sat there and thought, I've got the perfect solo just popped into my head, that little fast bit at the end,
right?
The arpeggio thing. That was just
came in.
Yeah.
Oh,
mid vocal take.
That's pretty cool.
And so I finished that vocal take, got the Firebird off the guitar stand, got my phone out, recorded it without plugging it in, and went, yep, I'll do that tomorrow.
Well, there we go.
And then I did.
Wowzers.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
I just did the rest, and because I sort of had the whammy part. Sort of. I knew I was going to use a whammy. You were going to find that really questionable on the demo.
Oh, I have not heard these demos for a long time.
I did hear these demos, and I'll apologise in advance for that guitar solo take. But I sort of knew I was going to do a whammy thing.
Yeah.
But after that, I was like, there's going to be some sort of like fast, shreddy thing. And then that particular arpeggio came into mind. I'm like, I can do this and do it like this pattern and do this note and then do this tremolo picked thing.
Cool.
And then that's it's on Spotify.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Someone let us put that on the internet.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy that they allow us to do that.
It is.
Do we want to listen to a demo of it?
Yeah, what demos did I say? There's two, right?
There's Riff Lord. There's Riff Lord 31 of January.
Yes.
And
see, that's how late it was.
That's how late it was.
That's how late it was.
And then we went in like February. So I started February to
we went in like February 23rd or something.
Yeah, for the studio. And
so
then
we were finishing that.
Yeah.
Through that period.
Yeah, and then we've got the demo that we sent to Tom. So we've got Riff Lord, and then we've got the 31st of January one.
Well, the one that's not dated is the earlier one, I think.
Yeah, so we'll go with the early one then.
This will be interesting.
It will be
There
interesting.
may not be vocals.
Why? What is it playing?
I don't know what it's playing. I don't know what you were doing.
Yeah, I've got no apps open and it's playing music. That's very concerning.
Got a lot of technology.
How did that happen? I don't know what's going on. Shut up. All right.
So your phone's got ghosts.
My phone's got ghosts. Let's listen to Riff Lord. Oh my goodness! I did not think that was the start of it.
It had a lot of gain.
I had a lot of gain. I thought my phone was messed up.
Oh, that's me playing a Strat. It's a Strat.
Yeah.
I thought I played on a Strat. I didn't. Ah, so there is no.
It's still 4.5 minutes long.
Yeah, we had the whole song.
Yeah. But without vocals.
I just listened to this for a couple of days and wrote vocals to it.
Yeah.
Wrote the lyrics. What are you hearing?
I'm trying to figure out if I'm actually playing anything correctly.
I think this was so early that we hadn't really given Cameron a chance to learn that riff.
Yeah. It's a bit of a fiddly riff.
See, I didn't find that when I wrote it. I don't think I'm doing that chug to E thing.
Someone is.
Oh no, I just can't hear it. Okay.
Yeah. That was played wrong, but whatever. There's the octopus.
Yeah, that was there from the start. Because I knew I couldn't sing and play the riff. Oh, we were thinking about doing a little chant.
We were gonna do chants. Oh, I'm glad we didn't. Oh. Oh.
I liked tapping when I was writing all of this stuff.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I just wrote it in a way that the chanting didn't work anymore. We had that from the start though. That's interesting.
Mm.
We had that weird finish on a
Yeah, the weird ending bit.
rather than we just finished.
Yeah.
It's interesting that was there
Yeah.
so early. I thought we added that later.
Yeah, me too. It's just one of those things was like, how do we end the song? It's just, well, we'll just end it.
That was your idea.
That was my idea.
I
Oh,
think so.
look at me go.
Well, it wasn't my idea. I don't think of things like that.
But yeah, that solo completely changed. And then that chanting thing, we didn't end up doing a chant.
The other one, you're gonna see that I focused much more on the whammy than actually playing correct notes.
Yeah, because I know you wanted to do a bunch of like tapping stuff, and it would be like this kind of like not a magnum opus of a song, but it was still like a this is where all the technical parts are.
Well, yeah, try the 31 January one.
We'll do the 30th of January. 31st of January.
Are there 31 days in January?
Yeah.
Wow. I just wouldn't put it past me to not know what day it was
Me
when
neither.
I labelled the flight. We sped it up.
Oh yeah, we went a lot faster, which is good. I like speed.
Still didn't have lyrics.
Still didn't have lyrics. This late into the
Oh, I suddenly got checked in that first verse.
yeah.
That's where I got that though. Did that in the recording.
Yeah.
And I did that too.
Yeah.
Whoops.
You're putting gallops in there.
Probably. It might have been a mistake.
Probably.
You can't expect me to play well on purpose.
No.
Something that I noticed in the final version of this is I actually bend the G on that octave.
Oh yeah.
Like that.
I like that.
That's just slightly
Yeah.
dissonant.
That adds just a bit more
Sauce.
sauce. It's not as boring. It's like, oh, that's different.
I was going to try to make that feedback. Because I didn't get the feedback, I went up the octave. Yeah. We took out the charts.
Yeah, that was good.
That didn't take long.
We probably just forgot.
Apologies.
It actually sounded really cool. Oh, then you do that. Oh.
I thought about doing it.
It doesn't work. The solo was kind of cool though. Just you wanted the
Oh, I wanted to do this thing.
oh yeah. Yeah.
I was gonna add a layer. I did.
You did. I mean, it is in the final one. You need one of the sky guitars though, the solo.
What was the layer I did?
Whoa, that was the wrong note. Oh, we also.
Oh, we stuffed up. I wonder if that was before the other take.
No, we messed it up. No,
Yeah, well, it was the best take on the day.
it was the best take on the day, but we did mess up that ending. But it's okay.
What do I? Oh, I figured out a way to play this.
Goodness me. Did you do that in the recording?
Yeah, it was a mistake that someone made. Me, I think.
Yeah.
In one of the demos, I was like, oh yeah, oh, yeah.
But it works. It works.
Yeah, because it's just a fifth.
Yeah.
But I sort of thought it was cool because you. But yeah, to play it as one part, I did figure out how to do it, and I just don't usually do it.
Yeah, that's too much effort. But we can change up the ways we play songs live. It's
Oh,
fine.
you just stretched
Oh,
too far there.
Nah.
It's jazz at that point.
Oh,
I'm not on stage to play jazz.
no one likes to play jazz.
Then there's the demos there.
Then there's a demo as well.
Yeah, the demo, I don't know what went wrong with the solo. The solo is significantly worse than the actual demo.
Huh.
That's the best solo of the demos. Maybe it's because I was singing it for one of the first times that I sang it.
True.
And suddenly my brain was just like, music theory, keys, forget about them.
No, you don't need them.
You got a whammy
You got a whammy.
style pedal.
Just use the whammy. Well, we'll listen to the demo.
You can only bend it so far. You really can.
We'll listen to the demo and see how it works. So is there vocals in this one?
Yeah, there's vocals in the demo.
Vocals in this one.
There's that too. And I used fuzz. We haven't shit.
No, someone's definitely got a tune. That's weird.
The melody's here.
Yeah, it's there.
Timing's not good. Thank you, Phil. The vocal seems to have a little less in it.
Yeah.
Just in general. No effort. Really low.
Yeah.
It's not really flying as much.
Yeah, well, that's what a demo's for.
I didn't sustain anything.
No. That's the wrong lyrics.
Yeah. Oh no, I swapped them around.
Oh.
I swapped them around later.
Right.
It's a cleaner vocal.
Yeah.
closer to how I sing.
I don't wanna know your secrets anymore. There's a wolf outside my
We screwed that up a lot.
We did screw that up a lot. That was the take that we sent to our engineer, Tom.
Yeah, I don't know why.
We didn't get a better take than that.
Why did I not do a vocal take over the previous one?
I don't know.
That would have been smart.
Well, we don't do that around here.
No, well, obviously not.
That was interesting, though.
Yeah, it's a good example of where you improvise something a few times,
Yeah.
and you take the best one, and you improve on it.
Mm.
But at the same time, if I was not improvising it differently, then you'd never know if you could do better.
Yeah, well,
that was not better.
that was not great.
That was quite terrible for the solo. But yeah, I mean, all the solos that I've written are like that, where it's just improvised,
Yeah.
and then some stuff just sticks, like the start of the solo for Tire Tracks. I still improvise that solo.
Mm.
But I keep the start the same.
Yeah.
There's certain songs I find you can get away with it more.
Yeah, definitely.
But on this EP, I probably wouldn't change them from how they wound up,
Yeah, because
I like them.
yeah, it's all like the solos on this EP. They're quite melodic. It's got that kind of singableness to it.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of people that would go, "Oh yeah, you could improvise and change things up every now and then." It's just but I
Yeah.
like that one.
Yeah.
I mean, I might change it later. I might muck around and do something different, but
Yeah, I mean, you can always, do bits and pieces here and there if you needed to, but it's still like, there's nothing wrong with that solo where you'd need to be like, well, I'll just play something else.
I mean, those whammy notes. It's kind of interesting because Tom in the studio, when he mixed it,
Yeah.
blended in some of the DI into
Yeah.
the solo, so you sort of get some dry signal without the whammy on it
Yeah.
for harmony. Essentially, it's just an octave, but
Oh yeah, it's still
when
it's
it
still,
bends up, you get that weird dissonance.
yeah, it's still pretty cool though. So it's quite an interesting song. It is the longest song as well, and we
Yeah.
were as well as like when we were planning to release that as our first single, with it being 4.5 minutes. It's like, whoa, is that a bit too long for a single? I mean,
Well, yeah.
Midnight Youth did that.
Yeah, they cut it.
They-
They cut it a lot.
They cut it a lot down to like 4 minutes something.
I like Midnight Youth, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like those radio edits where they sort of cut guitar solos.
Yeah, no.
Because I mean, if you can play Bohemian Rhapsody, you can play 4.5 minute song.
Exactly.
Because that thing's like 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's music.
It is music. It's just, I might as well listen to all of it. But it is a pretty epic song.
Yeah, I do want to explain those bends a little bit
Yeah, go ahead.
because they're silly. They're like 3 semitones, some of them.
Oh, yeah.
So that first, like without the pitch bend wee thing, it's that's what a whammy is in this case,
Yeah.
rather than a whammy bar, which doesn't quite get you there.
No.
But like that first note, it's like a bend on the actual guitar from here to here, 3 semitones. Then the second one's just a full tone. And then you do another bend. And then that's it. But it's just that weird. But
Yeah.
without the whammy, it's just boring.
Yeah.
I mean, there were situations where I played it live without the whammy, and I, cringe a little bit.
Yeah, it's just not. It's
I
just
feel
not the
quite
same.
miserable about it. Yeah, I can't do a 3 semitone bend on this thing.
No.
This chunk of wood won't let me do that.
No.
But yeah, if you're, I mean, the only guitar player that I really know who is known for doing 3 semitone bends is probably David Gilmour,
Right.
and that's nothing like David Gilmour.
No.
You won't find David Gilmour in that song.
No.
Apart from that.
Apart from that. Yeah. With 3 semitone bend.
Yeah, it makes it weird when you have the octave too, because then it's like a 15 semitone bend.
Yeah, true. Can't do a 15 semitone bend on a regular guitar.
It's true.
It is very true.
I don't know if Tom Morello's ever done a 15 semitone bend.
I don't care about Tom Morello.
That's where it came from. Then the rest of that solo was sort of Van Halen-y.
Oh, yeah.
The tremolo picking thing. I don't know which solo I thought that was reminiscent of.
But,
Maybe how does the Beat It solo finish? I feel like I might have been inspired by Eddie Van Halen's playing on Beat It by Michael
the Beat It
Jackson.
solo is just a tremolo and it kind of bends up a bit.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's where I got that from.
Yeah.
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 Which is interesting.
It is very
in
interesting.
itself, because I don't listen to Michael Jackson.
No.
But
I mean, Beat It is a great song.
I just think it's funny that I took inspiration from Van Halen from a song by Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
It's a lot of layers.
It is a lot of
It's
layers.
a lot more layers than
Well, that's just how music
necessary.
works.
Inspiration though for that riff, more the stoner rock stuff that I listen to,
Yeah.
like Electric Wizard. I think I wrote it pretty soon after I listened to Pieces of Molly,
Right.
a Christchurch band. Who I sort of hope will hear this. But no, I heard might have been I Don't Wanna or something by them,
Right.
and I was just like, that's a cool riff. I want to write a riff like that, and it sounds nothing like that.
Yeah.
But it's a Gibson with a fuzz into a Marshall thing.
Yeah, a Gibson Fuzz Marshall thing.
You know.
That's the way you go. That's rock and roll.
Well, yeah, I was just kind of like, yeah, that's what they do. I'm going to do that. Thanks. I'm taking that.
Well, that was like the writing and the recording stuff. We had some art and music videos, and
Yeah, the artwork was interesting.
ideas. We'll go with the artwork first.
The cover art for that. I asked on Facebook actually, and someone from New Zealand suggested a guy called Ezekiel Crower. Crower? I don't actually know how to pronounce his name. I'm sorry. A guy from Argentina who does sort of that style of artwork. Kind of like almost comic booky, like ink,
Yeah.
almost.
Yeah.
Style that, you know, sort of there's a stonery element, stoner rock, Black Sabbath-y thing to it.
Yes.
So I was just like, we got Mid-Journey to spit some stuff out,
Yeah,
and then we were like, hey, can you do this, but like better than Mid-Journey can?
Yeah, because I mean, Carl and I aren't very competent graphic designers.
I
in
can draw
any
you a
way.
stick figure.
We could-
Oh, that's a lie. I can't.
I
do that.
can't do a straight line with a ruler, but I mean, we try our best, and we have to use AI to help us try and figure out and spit our ideas out onto a piece.
If I try to draw my idea, it doesn't look like my idea to me, and it certainly doesn't to anyone else.
No, so it's like we use it. We go to AI just to get the basics and the concepts, and then I try and make stuff in Photoshop and things, but it didn't work. And especially me, I didn't know how to, make anything that would represent the song the way it should.
And like Ezekiel came up with some cool ideas too.
Yeah.
Like the claws and stuff. That we didn't have.
Yeah.
And he just came. He came out with this cool character.
Yeah. So we got the little wolf dude with the sheep's hat as well.
Well, hat
Thing.
sort of skin
Well, yeah.
carcass.
Yeah. Because we're looking at, who does art for other bands and stuff.
Yeah,
and what's their prices like?
Well, I think what we discovered is that we had expected. Well, we didn't know what to expect, but I think we all had some expectation of what things would cost, and those expectations were severely wrong.
Yeah, it's a lot more expensive than you'd think to get a piece of art done.
Well, yeah, I mean, unless you're an artist, in which case you're probably listening to this and going, "What are you idiots talking about?" Of course, it's going to cost a lot of money.
Yeah, obviously it costs money. Like
I think it's because with music, where we're coming from like you can barely get $10 to play.
Yeah.
And then you're sort of thinking, oh, well, art must be similar. It's not. Art
No.
is respected.
Yes. Yes. And I mean, artists deserve the money.
Oh, it's time consuming.
It is time consuming, but so is being a musician.
Yeah, I think it's just funny because, you know, you sort of think about the fact that we pay to practice, we pay to do this, that. I mean, artists pay for paint, of course, and they, you know, they spend a lot of time, but it's just funny to sort of go from we're going to spend 8 hours doing a gig for $10
Yeah.
to they're going to spend 8 hours doing artwork and it's going to cost money.
Real
money.
Real money. Real world money.
Money that they can live on.
Yes, musicians, we make Monopoly money.
It's it was pretty funny. Cream eggs, actually, if you've heard the Dunedin story of
Oh, that's right.
of a man with an agenda
Yes.
in a Dunedin music group on Facebook.
Mm.
May as well be paid in cream eggs.
Oh boy.
I'd rather not.
No.
I'd rather have literal Monopoly money.
Yes.
Those things are not tasty.
But Ezekiel did make some pretty good concepts for us and landed the artwork for us as well. So
Yeah.
we're very happy with that. And it went well.
It's just easy to work with.
Yeah, absolutely. And then the
music video. Do you want to talk about the music video?
I am a crazy person.
Because I had some other ideas.
You had some other ideas.
Yeah. To start with.
Okay.
I wanted to do like a full like acted out thing.
Well, that's what I wanted as well.
Yeah, we were similar in that way, I think.
So, because I was like, I wanted to like, oh, we'll get proper. You know, I always have these great ideas and they never work out. You know, of like, okay, we'll get some acting done. We'll get a narrative and a storyline and stuff. And I tried to draw it out and things. Be like, we'll get this shot and we'll have this angle and this will happen.
We just kind of know where to do it.
We didn't have anywhere to do it. I was thinking, oh well, the only place we could do it is at Carl's place. That's just too much effort, too much cleaning up to make it look good.
Well, yeah, I have a lot of things.
Exactly, there's just a lot of things and not enough space. So that just didn't work. And it's like, well, we don't have a camera person.
No, there was that.
We don't have a camera person. We don't have good lighting. We don't have good acting. Me and Carl. No.
I can act as myself.
I can
quite easily.
I can do a bit of Shakespeare, minimalistly.
Shakespeare.
We used to be a theatre kid.
I just don't see how that translates to wearing a wolf costume or being scared of someone in a wolf costume.
There's a lot of factors. It didn't work out. Anyway, that was my idea, was to have this big narrative kind of thing that explained what was happening in the story.
Yeah.
What did you have? You had some other ideas?
No, that was about it.
That was about it.
It was sort of a similar thing. It was just like, why don't we just act out the... Because it's fairly story-driven lyrics,
Yeah.
which is unusual for me, but... Because I normally don't bother with the story narrative. I should have. Maybe I should, considering that song has been quite popular with people. But... Yeah, it was just one of those things where it was like, oh, yeah, we can act it out easily.
Yeah.
We should act it out, but...
We were also running out of time.
Were we?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because someone was flying to Europe.
Yep, someone very close to our hearts, rest his soul.
He's not dead, he's just in Europe.
He had to fly off to Europe. And we're like, well, we kind of want you to be in the music video and in a lot of these other things that we need to do.
Yes.
And all the promotional stuff. So we had to last minute ditch efforts, kind of just do this video. It's basically a play through video, but it's just with Guitar Hero.
Yeah, and then
a
lot of shaky cam.
And a lot of
Your
shaky
camera
cam.
stopped working.
My camera,
that,
I don't know.
Didn't it?
Yes. The camera that I was using is a photography camera, not a video camera. It cannot handle video.
Well, it tries to.
It tries to
tries really hard.
It tries so hard. It can do 4 seconds of video, and then it complains.
It overheats, doesn't it? After 4 seconds or something?
After 4 seconds, the CPU overheats. What is it? The memory card. Something happens.
Something goes wrong.
Something goes wrong with that.
Something goes so wrong.
There's a lot of footage where it's like, well, that's just one of our phones. That's how we recorded pretty much everything. It's just a phone camera.
I wonder if we can get Apple to endorse it. We can have that little filmed on iPhone.
Filmed on an iPhone.
But only the shots that were.
Oh yeah.
You sort of have that watermark in the corner.
We can do it.
Some of it was filmed on Android.
Yeah.
A lot of it was filmed on. There were 3 like phone cameras.
There's 3
being
phone
used.
cameras going around and we were just filming stuff.
I did some slow-mo shots that didn't get used in slow-mo.
There were some slow-mo shots. A lot of it didn't work.
Yeah, well, that sounds about right. It's a trend.
Yeah.
A lot of it didn't work.
A lot of it didn't work.
Saurian, a lot of it didn't work.
But I did chart the song Sheep's Clothing. I charted that for Guitar Hero.
Yes.
So I do have the Guitar Hero 5.
Is it Guitar Hero or is it the other one?
Well, Clone Hero, Guitar Hero, same thing.
Wow.
One's free and one's not. One's a community project, which I get involved in. Not really. I take people's stuff, but yeah, I charted it for the game, and then we just used that, and then I overlaid the fretboard and the notes and stuff in video editing, which it looks okay.
What did you overlay? Sorry.
So in the video,
Yeah.
it's got the Guitar Hero fretboard and it's got the notes coming at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I put that on, and then got the lyrics at the top, like how it would be in Guitar Hero.
Did you not put it into the? Did you not put it back into the?
I did. I put so I
put it back into the Clone Hero thing.
yeah. So
Okay.
I put the raw videos together, then I put it into the game and just screen recorded the game, and then put it back into my video editor to finish it all up.
I see.
So it's a lot of layers going back and forth.
Yeah.
And it turned out like that. It's okay.
I think it's fine. I think it's good.
I
had fun.
Yeah.
Had a good day.
Yeah, good day. Good fun. We were productive. We're somewhat productive.
I don't know how.
I don't know how.
We're all just sort of floundering our way through everything.
Yes. It's also a lot cheaper for me to do all the video and photo editing than paying someone to do it. Because I have enough free time to actually do it. I also have the applications. And I somewhat know what I'm doing.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, like, for me, it was more the budget has to go to the recording.
Yeah.
We don't everything. For the whole EP, the budget was we're going to pay to record.
Yeah.
We want it to sound good. It can look okay. As long as there's video content.
Yeah.
For people to see, then it's, it's out there.
Yeah.
It's good. And I think we sort of play to the low budget thing.
Yes. I mean, it is it's a stylistic type of thing, a low budget thing. We also just didn't have a budget. So a lot of it is just, we do it ourselves. It's a DIY thing. It's the DIY culture of Dunedin.
Yeah.
I don't have
but I mean,
money.
that's why there's like one-shot videos and stuff as well. Like, it's just
it is one-shot videos.
Like the OK Go thing.
Yeah, that was quite a inspiration for a lot of things.
Just do it on the cheap, but write music that people will remember.
Yeah.
Sorry, OK Go, but I don't remember a single song.
Here we go. Here it goes.
Oh, was that them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, but I don't remember any of the songs that went with those videos that I know of. Or was that the treadmill one? Because there were other ones.
That was a treadmill.
There were other ones that just didn't.
There are other ones.
The video was there.
Yes.
The song.
Well, you've got the ones with the dogs. I don't know how that one goes.
Couldn't tell you. This is the thing. This is what I mean. Our focus really was the music rather than the content. But I think some other artists like OK Go, they play into the content.
Yeah. Well, they've got the money to do both.
Yeah.
But a lot of it is the content, because doing one-shot videos like that is tough.
Yes.
Like Fragile, the lyric video for that's a one-shot thing. That was hard enough to do that, as simple as it was.
Well, that was 3 people, and I was no help because I was holding a guitar, standing with a box with a smiley face over my head.
Yeah, but, I mean, it's, we do loads of budget things, but all the budget did go into the recordings.
What about the lyric video?
The lyric video. So, the lyric video for Sheep's Clothing
It took you a long time.
took me a long time to do. I did that by myself.
But, I think it's fairly obvious why we chose that backdrop and the wool to write the text. For a song called Sheep's Clothing.
Yeah.
Sheep's
Clothing.
Sheep's
Clothing, yeah. So for the back...
Sheep's.
Yes. So, for the lyric video... For the lyric video, I have this jacket, and the inside of it's woolen. And I thought, well, that would be a perfect backdrop. And then I also have a bunch of wool lying around, coloured wool.
Collected from blue and pink sheep, specifically.
Yeah, just like in Minecraft, you just get some blue dye and you just right-click, and then the sheep turns out blue. Yeah, so we slaughtered some sheep and took their wool.
We didn't have to slaughter them. I didn't know you did that. I thought we just took the wool.
And we spun the wool into thread. And then the original idea was to do basically what I did and write all the lyrics out. But I was going to do it in fully stop motion. And I was going to do it...
Oh, you didn't, though?
I didn't do it in stop motion. But I was going to do it picture by picture.
Yeah, that would be time consuming.
I could not be bothered doing that.
That would be bad. That would be big budget. EMI paid Stereogram to have a wool man punch through a window.
Yeah, but I honestly couldn't be bothered taking tens of thousands of photos per letter that I make in wool.
Yeah.
To make it look somewhat good.
It's a little challenging.
Especially with the crappy lighting I had and my camera stand, which was my phone resting on my microphone stand on a shock mount.
Oh.
That's how I did it. I put my microphone stand up with the shock mount as a level base, and I just put my phone on top of it.
Did not know that.
And I just had it on. I had the jacket on top of my drawers, and then just did it from that top down view.
Huh.
And then I videoed myself arranging the words with the wool, and then kind of pulling the wool away, and then I did that for the whole song, and then
you did it in separate takes, so
separate takes
per line.
Yeah, it was like per line. It was separate takes. So
I feel like that was worth pointing out.
Yes,
he didn't suffer continuously.
No, you can see the cuts, but so I had like 50 or so different video files on my phone. I had transferred to my computer, which took way too long. And then put them all together in the right order. And then I just sped it all up. Well, I sped them all up individually based so that it matched the speed of the song and how that line was sung, which took forever. But yeah, it's just all sped up. And then I think I chucked it all in reverse as well, so that it's backwards. What I'm doing, I think. I don't know. I don't remember. Some of it is in reverse.
It must be.
Yeah. But
yeah,
that's pretty much it. I mean, that's as low budget as you can get. I spent like... I think I spent... It took me a few days.
Well, I can imagine it would.
It took me a few days to just record the lettering in the wool and stuff, but I think I did like 4-hour sessions doing that, which was... Well, I mean, I wasn't doing anything else.
Well,
I was doing other things. I had university on, but I don't... We know my feelings about that.
You probably learned more playing with wool. I don't know if that's true, actually. That's quite a statement. You probably would have learned more not playing with wool.
I could have been doing much better things. But instead, I made a music video.
Lyric video.
Whatever.
You made both, really, but...
I did make both. I'm just that good. But, you know... It is what... You know, that's just... That's how that one was done. And I know at the very start of the process of the songs, it's like, oh, we need music videos and we need lyric videos. And we had no idea how to do either.
No, we didn't really have a plan to do any of it.
We start projects without thinking of a plan. And then we panic when we get there.
Well, yeah. I mean, it probably didn't help that we scheduled the release.
We scheduled the release. Before we finished anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we also...
Well, the music was finished.
Well, the music was finished.
No.
No.
No, it wasn't, actually. I was like, here's what the release dates are going to be.
Oh, yeah. We kind of planned out the release dates, and then we were...
Then released the music and prepared the content around the release dates that I had suggested.
Yeah. But we're also still on a time crunch of all of this because Cameron was moving to the UK.
There is that.
So a lot of it was, we need to do this now rather than later.
Yeah, I mean, I think we learned a lot.
Oh, we definitely learned a lot in this entire process. Don't be dumb.
Yeah.
Don't fly to the UK.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Well, it's okay.
I mean, you could do worse. You could sail.
You could. That would take much longer.
That would take a lot longer.
Well, yeah, but it's a big learning curve.
Oh dear, there's going to be no visual here.
Oh no.
It's okay. That only happened in the last couple minutes.
Oh no. Well, if your video cut out, that's because the camera stopped recording. But that's okay.
Filmed by iPhone.
I'll just put filmed by iPhone. I'll just put a picture of us up somewhere.
This part specifically was filmed by iPhone.
Filmed by iPhone. I'll put that in post. Yeah, no, it's just a big learning experience, and obviously, we'll do much better for the future in our other projects. We know what we're doing, and we can easily figure out how much things cost and how much time things take, and how much stress we have to endure. So, yeah, that's just how it is. I mean, all of music's a learning curve. You're not going to get it perfect first try. You're not going to get it perfect your second try either. And it'll take a while for it to all...
When will you get it perfect?
Be good. Well, you see, I made myself perfect instead of making the things I do perfect.
That makes a lot of sense.
So, I used up all my skill points on myself. But that is that it for Sheep's Clothing? Is that it for that's the end of the EP?
Well, yeah, we might do another one.
We
might do it. We might do a wrap up.
A wrap up podcast.
Yeah.
A wrap up episode. If there is an episode 6 of the Octopedal Rock Unit wrap up, watch that or listen to that or however you consume this. If there isn't, well, aren't we just lazy? We might do another EP as well. We might write more songs. We could write more songs.
Maybe one day. Maybe later.
Maybe later we'll do something else. But for now, we've got 5 songs. That's pretty good. They're pretty good. They've got good reviews. And that's it. Do you have anything else to add?
I've got nothing.
You've got nothing?
I've got nothing.
Well, goodbye.